Hi, welcome to HeKate's Crossing. Now this is take 2. I tried turning the volume up on the laptop and it really stuffed up the volume. It made it all crackly, so I've had to turn it back down again and find a balance. So hopefully this has sort of sorted out the volume situation. Some people said they've had trouble hearing. Anyway, letting you know, this is the Gratitude Tarot Challenge that started with Science of Soul Tarot with Jen. This is day 5. I just want to recap a little bit on the cards that I had. Okay, so I had 2 of Pipes, which was the Trapper, and my gratitude was I'm lying in bed for thoughts. I am grateful for the freedom to be able to nourish my soul in the way I choose to capture life. I have gratitude in being able to acknowledge the experiences I have gained through my own survival of some difficult situations. I have gratitude the inner strength I have from within to achieve success. Day 2 was the 4 of Pipes, which was about honor, stability, foundations, honoring self. So I am grateful for the way my children speak to me openly. They show me respect and honor. I am grateful for having the freedom to honor myself during my journey, to honor my choices, my mistakes, my errors and judgment, and allowing myself to acknowledge the possibility of change. I have gratitude to be in the space of honoring those who I connect with at any time. Day 3 was 2 of Vessels with 10 of Shields. So it was union and harvest. So for me, when I looked at the cards in totally, it was I am grateful for the relationship that's been harvested through my journey. Was really super important to me. So I felt like that connection that I had with people, the way I'd connected with different relationships and how that sort of moved in together. Then day 4 was the stars and the medicine wheel, and I am grateful. I have gratitude for acknowledging aspects of my journey, whether this was positive or negative, light, dark, shadow, self, and a positive light. Now, I was going into a whole lot more detail, but I am dealing with some personal stuff, and it seems to have really sort of thrown me out energetically. So, looking at things from a deeper perspective, I know in the other videos I had looked deeper at all the cards, but talking about the stars and grandmother spider and how that was all connected, and the medicine wheel, cycle of time, acceptance of life, is this destiny or fate, and how do they combine, or are they separate? I'm feeling a little bit weird, so I think I might at the end of the week I'll see how I feel and see if I can give a bit more in depth maybe in how this is all connected. Now the new card I have here for tomorrow is Judgment. So this is something that I'm going to have to look at overnight. I'm not sure when I will do a video, whether I'll do one tomorrow or not. I have a bit of a crazy day tomorrow, so we'll see how we go. Let me just take a deep breath. I may come back and do a bit of a review on how these are bringing up issues and things that I'm dealing with quite strongly right now. It sort of all of a sudden hit me with doing this reflection on what I'm grateful for. It sort of brought up some of the things that I dealt with during a difficult time in my life, and yeah, and how this is all sort of connected. Each card that I reflect on, or each combination of cards that I reflect on, it's all sort of tied into a situation, into something that is quite difficult in my journey. So yeah, all of a sudden this new looking at the stars and the medicine wheel, sort of looking at situation, how I felt as I dealt with something that was quite difficult, and even though it may felt as though things were broken, I still rebuilt, and allowed myself to shine my own inner light even through the difficult times. As I go through and sort of reflect on these cards again in a sort of a deeper way, it really was quite quite difficult. See the stars and the medicine wheel there, and how they're sort of triggering within myself with what's actually going on as we reflect this combination with the other cards that I received during this challenge, and how they combine to bring a sense of their own set of challenges within myself. And I actually feel like I'm actually missing a day, I think. So what did I say? The first card was the Trapper, and then the Ten of Shields was with the Union card. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and day 5. Okay, there we are. I'm up to date. So you can see when you look at the 2 of Pipes, 4 of Pipes, then I have 2 of Vessels with the Harvest, with the Ten of Shields, Medicine Wheel with the Stars, and then we have Judgment. So we've gone on sort of quite light, quite sort of what felt like sort of everyday sort of stuff, and we're moving into something more deeper and more spiritual, and we have come up to Judgment that I'm dealing with, which I will look at over the next 24 hours as I look at the imagery and really sort of start to deepen the aspects of what's been going on for me. Well, okay, so that's it with me from HeKate's Crossing. Thanks, Jen, for this challenge. It has been very insightful, and I know it's very necessary for me as I move through this process into new cycles and things that are happening. So as I really acknowledge my journey, acknowledge the path that I've taken, the choices I've made, being responsible for those choices, even though they may not have led me on the path that I originally chose for myself, or wanted to choose for myself, should I say. It has been challenging and very deep. Anyways, that's it from HeKate's Crossing. Take care and blessed be.